Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I'm going to review Star Mickey at skill level 4, 5, and 6. Now, I do have another video where I review Star Mickey at the lower skill level, so at skill level 1, 2, and 3. In that video, I do go over some of the stats and some of the tips and tricks I used for the lower skill level. The strategy is a little bit different for skill level 1, 2, and 3 versus the higher skill level. Definitely very significant for skill level 1 compared to skill level 6. So if you're interested in seeing the lower skill level, then check out the description below or in the top right hand corner. For this video, I will only focus on skill level 4, 5, and 6, and I'm going to share with you some of the tips and tricks that I use for these higher skill level. Again, they are slightly different, so let's get into it. So for skill level 4, 5, and 6, there is one major difference, and actually the only difference is the amount of Star Mickeys that will show up during the ability time. For skill level 4, there's going to be a total of 6 and 7 for skill level 5. And then finally for skill level 6, there's going to be a total of 8. Now, before I get into the gameplay, if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel and would like to see more Tsum Tsum content where I review Tsums and do monthly leaks, and also review some of the selection box and pickup capsules, then definitely don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Okay, so let's cover some of the bases. So when you activate Star Mickey's ability, special Star Mickeys will show up on the screen. These special Star Mickeys will look a little bit different. You have to pay close attention to it. So these special Star Mickeys will have their eyes open compared to the regular ones. They're kind of squinting or eyes closed. So look for these special ones where their eyes are open. And these special Star Mickeys, you could actually connect them from a distance away. So they don't have to be next to one another. You could connect them if they're on the top left corner to the top right, doesn't matter, they don't need to be touching. And also once you connect them from far away, you could also connect surrounding ones as well. Another thing about Star Mickey is that once you connect these chains, it's going to burst surrounding Tsums as well. So that's why I recommend you to go for speed versus accuracy. So you don't necessarily need to make the longest chain possible because the bursting of the surrounding Tsums is likely going to clear a majority of the screen at these higher skill level. So that leads me to my next tip for these higher skill level. Because you're going to get so many Star Mickey or special Star Mickeys on the screen, you're likely going to be able to burst the entire screen. So all you really need to do is just draw a circle in the different 4 quadrants. So if you split the screen up into 4 different quadrants, so like top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, as long as you have one Star Mickey in those quadrants and you connect one of them, it's going to burst the entire screen. And what likely happens sometimes is that you're going to have residual Star Mickeys like you see there for skill level 6. And what you could do is you could save them for the next ability time, or you could use those extra Star Mickeys and clear them as like a second round. That way you'll be able to charge up your Star Mickey ability a lot quicker. So at skill level 4, that doesn't happen as much, but for skill level 6, I found it that it's very common to have additional ability time because I'm able to get multiple rounds from just one ability. So that's something you guys might want to take a look at and think about if you want to do that same strategies as I did. And also what might be helpful for you is keep a magic bubble handy. This magic bubble will come in handy after you connect that really long chain. The animation for Star Mickey goes by generally quick, but if you have a star bubble handy, that could skip the animation. So as you saw there at skill level 6, I had a magic bubble handy there and I was able to burst it right away like you just saw there again for skill level 6. So having a magic bubble handy could skip the animation, and in Star Mickey's case, that is the best strategy. Alright, now what I'm going to show you here is a side-by-side comparison of Star Mickey's ability activated at the same time. This is in full speed, but I'm going to slow it down so I could commentate over it and share with you what's actually happening. So here it is in slow motion. The opening animation is Star Mickey dancing on the stage, and then a bunch of Star Mickeys will fly in from the top right hand corner. And every single time you activate the ability, the amount of Star Mickeys that will turn into special Star Mickey is always going to be constant. So again, for skill level 4, you're going to see a total of 6 Tsums. Skill level 5, it's going to change 7. And skill level 6, it's going to change a total of 8. And like I mentioned earlier, these special Star Mickeys will look a little bit different. His eyes are going to be open compared to the regular ones are closed. And once you reach the screen or this particular moment where you see all of the special Star Mickeys spawning, you want to think about how you want to draw your circle or your line, essentially how you want to connect your special Star Mickey. And again, you want to go for speed versus accuracy, so go as quickly as possible here. So let me talk you through what I'm doing here for skill level 4, 5, and 6. So for skill level 4 and 5, it's exactly the same strategies that I share with you guys. Is try to circle or make a circle or connect all of the Star Mickeys as much as possible to make a circle. But for skill level 6, I wasn't able to do that because a lot of the Star Mickeys were in a line shape where it's like an arch. So I ended up only connecting 4 different Star Mickeys. But what happens for skill level 6 is a little bit different versus skill level 4 because you have a lot more Star Mickeys on the screen. What I ended up doing there was I went multiple rounds of bursting Star Mickeys, and you'll notice that for the other skill level, for skill level 4 and 5, I had a magic bubble handy and I was able to burst the magic bubble to skip the animation. I didn't do that for skill level 6 because I had a lot of Star Mickeys on the screen left over. I actually went through 3 rounds of bursting Star Mickeys. In theory, you should probably go only about 2 rounds of bursting Star Mickeys for skill level 6. The ideal amount of Tsums clear would be 4 in each quadrant every single time. But given that it's random how these special Star Mickeys are spawned, you don't necessarily get to pick which quadrant they land in. So you kind of have to figure out every single time you activate the ability how you want to go about bursting these special Star Mickeys. So overall, Star Mickey unfortunately isn't an amazing Tsum. I think if you get him to skill level 6, he becomes like an okay Tsum. I wouldn't necessarily recommend you to spend your skill tickets to invest in Star Mickey. I think if you could get Star Mickey to skill level 1, that's already good enough. Star Mickey is a really good Tsum for those fever missions. So if you have some of those missions where it requires you to do like 20 or 30 fevers per game, then Star Mickey is perfect for that. And I think Star Mickey this month is going to be necessary if you want to get through the missions for this month without using rubies. There is a mission this month where you need to start 20 fevers per game. So if you don't have a start fever Tsum, then you're definitely going to need Star Mickey because it's going to be very difficult to get 20 fever and actually impossible unless you have Cinderella or a start fever Tsum to get 20 fever times per game. So with Star Mickey's ability, he's going to start fever time even if you are already in fever. So what that means is, let's say if you're already in fever time and you activate Star Mickey's ability, that's going to count as 2 fever times. So with that said, I would say just get him to skill level 1. He's not going to be an amazing Tsum that you must have. I think that you should spend your coins this month on Rugby Mickey or Gaston. So in the 2 different selection boxes. I would say even skip the pickup capsules if you don't have enough coins and just focus on the selection box. But regardless, let's take a look at the results for these 3 gameplays. For Star Mickey at skill level 4, I ended up with 2,327 coins. For skill level 5, I ended up with 3,258 coins. And at skill level 6, I ended up with 3,721 coins. So nothing special here, honestly. I think that if you could get him to skill level 6 and you enjoy using Star Mickey, then he becomes a viable option to get a lot of coins or a good amount of coins, not amazing. So it is possible, but Star Mickey is going to be an okay Tsum, not amazing and not bad. If you look at the score as well, it does get better at skill level 6. So at skill level 4, 7.5 million, 11.4 million for skill level 5, and 13.1 million for skill level 6. So as you can see, pretty average Tsum for skill level 6. And comparing it to skill level 1, I think that there is a significant improvement. But like I said, you would be using Star Mickey really for the start fever time ability and not necessarily for its high score or for coin earning. And if you are planning on using Star Mickey to earn you a lot of coins, you're likely going to need to get him to at least skill level 4 to become viable for coin earning. Because you're going to be likely using a 5-4 and coin boost. So you're likely going to need to get him to skill level 4 before you could use 5-4 and the coin boost. So that's my review for Star Mickey at skill level 4, 5, and 6. I hope that you guys found this video helpful or at least entertaining. And if you guys would like to see more Tsum Tsum content just like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching.